welcome Scorpio to Finally Found Tarot 1111. Today we're going to be doing a weekly reading from the 11th to the 19th, 19th, of 2021. This will be for the Sun, Moon, Rising sign, and Venus of Scorpio. Please take the messages that resonate with you, claim them for yourself, toss to the universe which is not, it's not meant for you, and that's okay. Check your other Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, the videos that correspond with that, to get some intuitive messages if you don't find them here. Remember, Scorpio, time and energy is fluent, so whenever you're directed to this video, it's the right time for you. I have drew your card, meditate on your energies here, and pre-drew your spread. Save 10 minutes shuffling now. I think anybody really wants to see. Leave me a note in the comments if you would prefer to have something like that in me shuffling on camera, because I totally don't mind doing that. Anyways, that being said, we are going to do your tarot here, your oracle, your overall general energy, and your mermaid messages. We're going to balance your energies with this singing bowl here before we begin. As we do, I ask that you take a deep breath in and exhale whenever you feel so inclined to do so, and to balance and connect with the reading here. Okay, so we will say the prayer and invoke our spread and get right into it, Scorpio. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm so happy to have you. If you're a returning watcher, also happy to have you. Welcome back. So blessed to have you. Thank you for your likes, shares, and subscriptions. It means a lot for the channel and to grow. So thank you very much. So may the universe grant me the power of water to accept with ease and grace which I cannot change. The power of fire to change with energy and courage those things which I can. The power of air to know with intuition and wisdom which is which. The power of earth to continue with strength and steadfastness on my journey. And may the power of the divine bless this reading to be true and sound, and to accurately guide my hand by theirs alone. And may Scorpio balance their energies and find calm, peace, and tranquility through this week. All right, Scorpio, we're jumping right into this. Overall card energy of the week is 48, a burst of magic, Scorpio. So you are going to have an epiphany. Maybe you're going to start to experience this sort of epiphany energy, that sudden higher knowing, a sense that everything has a purpose for you. Maybe your gift has been bestowed upon you, cultivating your conscious contact with a higher power coming to what calls you up and lights you up. So sometimes you can find that something you've been pondering or dilemma that you let go kind of visits you without any warning, Scorpio. It may hit you while you're thinking about nothing, or the trigger might just be the right words arising in a conversation, book, blog, whatever it is. An epiphany strikes like a lightning bolt, so it's waking up to a truth that's been previously alluded to you. As you integrate the missing pieces of the puzzle you were meant to solve very long ago. This is such a time for you now. Answers are directly coming from source and being downloaded into you with such force of conviction that you cannot be the same again after the Scorpio. Be grateful for this beautiful burst of magic, right? Because it is not an everyday gift. We get those epiphanies. So inherent in this knowledge that Spirit's always listening to you is your loving partner, reminding you that you're not alone. Be mindful today when information pops up out of the blue. Pay attention to it. The action you need to take is going to become obvious as you integrate that knowledge with the inquiries in your own brain. Regardless of the subjects of your inquiries, you're going to be transformed. Only good will come out of this, even though if it might bring chaos or conflict in that temporary moment, Scorpio. Okay, we're going to jump into the 11th energy for tarot. We do have the 9 of Swords here. So this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. It is in reverse, so it's this 9 of Swords. You see, he's kind of trapped there. He's very much trapped behind the those bars. Like it's signifying that you're going to have a difficult emotional period, along with some stress, guilt, sort of despair. or a sense of victimhood. This dark night of the soul will be over, though, Scorpio, however, bringing recovery and a peace of mind, and you're no you stranger to the dark night of the soul. So this is going to be a little bit of a tough energy going into the week, but your oracles say conflict and defeat. You're going to definitely feel like there's some sort of energy probably tomorrow that's going to start with you feeling like you've been defeated. This conflict and defeat is exactly that. It's feeling like you just can't keep going, right? But it's also representing a time for learning and change, Scorpio, and how you handle yourself at this time is going to be vital to your overall well-being. It could relate to a lack of sensitivity in taking action or to response to conditions or situations around you. The need for sensitivity right now could relate to you or someone else in your life, Scorpio. Even though a battle can be won, it's important to evaluate the cost and pain to both parties here. Sometimes it's best to surrender and to walk away if no answer or victory can be achieved there. Don't assign blame, become deceitful, or set out to get revenge. For this is going to result in the negative energy that's going to become part of you, that ebb and flow that will come back. You're going to be tested on how delicately and gently you handle your next step. Remember, everything in your life is an opportunity to learn and grow, Scorpio, even though in those moments it doesn't seem like that. Going into the 12th, you have the 10 of Cups. So this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. It is in reverse, Scorpio. So you're kind of in your element here, but this 10 of Cups in reverse is definitely, you're going through this lull of non-action and sort of a sense of disconnection here. I feel like an issue that can't be discussed or resolved. Maybe a friendship is going cold. Someone's disrupting your usually happy home. Often this card comes up to show fears of change in established relationships. You could be stressing about or worrying about this inevitable change from this conflict here. Patience and planning is required for you at this time, absolutely. So to come out of that stagnant conflict of mind, you need to come into this, understand this is in the physical realm with that red border. So it's important to note that the patience and planning is good things come to those that await, and letting go of that control, which is really, really hard for you, I understand, but you should now pause, reset, rest, and rethink what's in front of you. The number 7 reminds you to reevaluate the goals that you're seeking, your finances, and even your relationships, and to take that time to view each area one by one. That there's no rush when you're planning for a successful future here, Scorpio. As you pause during a period, notice what's worked well for you in that past and what you or others believe to be true, but is actually positive experience. While you're at that reflecting stage, you can stand back and plan how you're going to handle any potentially difficult situations, complex decisions, or situations that will rise in the future for you. You're going to understand how to handle them a little bit better once you go into that kind of patience and planning, no abrupt decisions here. The 13th has the 3 of Coins in reverse, so this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. This 3 of Coins is definitely, you're definitely, because it is in reverse, it's showing that there's unfinished work here. This could be literally popping up in a stop building project or a project that can't succeed due to a lack of interest or poor scheduling, or something in your life that you feel like you can't fulfill right now because something is holding you back, whether it be pandemic, work, whatever it is. Something is holding you back and you're feeling like that. And it's causing an emotional loss. You do have 2 5s here on the board now, Scorpio, conflict and defeat, and the emotional loss here. So that could be significant here for you as well. With these 2 5s, this emotional loss is definitely, it's coming forth when at a time when you kind of feel you're experiencing a grieving or a loss, or someone or something you're emotionally attached to. You need to honor your feelings, Scorpio, but only by healing and loving yourself, by letting go of that past, can you continue on in your journey. It's important that you understand that the suffering associated with this loss is going to deliver some profound wisdom and knowledge to your soul. The unique gifts, talents, abilities, as well as your joy and sorrow, right, will not only make up who you really are, but better yet, who you're going to become, Scorpio. The painful experiences of life are equally as valuable as the joyous ones, right? Even though they're valuable in knowledge. Focus all your positive energy on the good in your life and what you're grateful for. And use that healing energy in this way, and try not to focus on what you've lost, because there's new beginnings and happiness just around the corner if you are willing to embrace them. where you have to be willing to embrace them and let go of that past. Going into the 14th, we have the Four of Swords, more Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. It is reversed. You've got a lot of reversals this week, Scorpio. Not necessarily a bad thing, but it's just saying that we're working through a lot of emotional crap this week. And this is showing that self-imposed time out. This could be creating feelings of isolation, even resentment that blur the potential benefits of taking that step back from home, work, or partnerships, relationships. But don't overthink why you're in this position, Scorpio. Instead, accept this is a period of healing and transition. You're going through a lot of it this week, and it's not going to be easy, Scorpio. Trust me, I can attest to this. You've got accelerated motion, card 8 here. So you're going to be starting to go towards this bright star. You're following your North Star there, Scorpio. You're going to start to see things and embrace them and start living for them, which is a beautiful energy because it's representing speed, swift movement, hope, and passion. Above all, the endings to the delays. The conditions around you are perfect, and they're starting to appear to be rapidly heading in the direction of your goals. Luck is on your side, and your enthusiasm is at an all-time high, and it's brace yourself as you kind of witness that manifestation of what you worked for is kind of starting to manifest, because it's going to seem like a shock to you, trust me. But this is the call for initiative. How you should ask yourself is there anything else in my life I can act on right now? Be wise and take advantage of these ideal conditions. Now isn't the time for you to fight against the river of life, right? So trust, have faith, and go with that flow. The strong current is taking you to a positive outcome and future. You just got to let it, Scorpio, so don't fight them. Don't do it. 15th, Four of Coins. Now you have 2 4s on the boards back to back here, as well as 2 5s, Scorpio. So 44, 55 is profound to you, but this is the earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And this 4 of Coins is going to show some insecurity. This could be because you can't find maybe sort of regular employment with this pandemic, or a reorganization at work moves you away from your promotion, or more generally, you're finding it tough to save or hold on to money just now. Something has got you all up in your knots about your finances and stability, and I think that's got a lot on your mind here. You have the card 2, which is the waiting game, and you feel like you're doing a lot of waiting, and I feel like you've been doing it for some time, and you're getting tired of this waiting game, and I understand this very much, but it's you worked so hard to set things in motion, Scorpio, in certain areas of your life, and now you're kind of waiting for those results to come in. This number 2 is all about choice and decision. So in the past, you've kind of been afraid of making decisions or choices. You're not afraid of that any longer. You're not going to be held by the prisoner of those fear or the constraints of those beliefs. Expect the best and be open to the limitless power of your intuition, which is so strong, Scorpio, and you already have it presently. It's very strong. And trust it and use it to assist you. It will do leaps and bounds. Achievement and success are assumed, but once obtained, don't let it change you. Remember who you are. So the effort that it took you to get to this point, and the gratitude you need to show to the people who helped you. Stay on your spiritual path, where it's going to guide you to the journey you're on. But remember who you are. Remember who you are, Simba. Remember who you are. But totally don't forget your roots. Don't let anybody or the jaded world jade you and guide you into being a different person than what you are, okay? Going into the 16th, you got the Priestess. This is purchase. Yeah, so now 2 2s on this board here, so 22 as well. This is following a 2. So you have 55, 44, and 22 out here, Scorpio. So those, I would say, are good lucky numbers for you this week. This Priestess here is very much full of wisdom, secrets. This was kind of your energy. I feel like that she represents a good Scorpio woman, or male, or whichever, vice versa. But this is intuition, secrets. It's honoring your intuition and connecting with your spiritual guidance. This is also a time for privacy and discretion, and you might need to protect a secret, or at least keep your own counsel on something. Your inner life is very important right now, and you might be drawn to study and seeking a mentor. This is clairvoyant, seeing things for what they really are. With this, and you're going to get a lot of this energy of seeing what the waiting game is going to come over, I think, for you. Trapped in fear, okay? So, now you have 2 8s on the board as well. So this is, you got 55, 44, 22, and 88 here, trapped in fear. you're definitely exactly what the card says, trapped in fear. You don't know what you're feeling like you just, it's immobilizing you and trapping you in it, but it doesn't, sorry about that. It is preventing you from making decisions and choices, Scorpio. You're the one who's holding yourself prisoner or hostage, and in order to continue your journey, you must first face your fears, so that new people and conditions can manifest for you. Many individuals stay in this place because they can't see that road ahead, and they feel a misguided sense of safety there, so that they're afraid of starting something new. But staying in this old energy is only going to add to your levels of stress and anxiety and create adverse effects on your physical body. So seek out wise counsel for assistance, family members, friends that are there for you. You don't have to do it alone, Scorpio, but you do have all the tools you need to free yourself. You're forgetting how strong you really are. This period will end when you use your mind to cut through the limitations caused by your own emotions here, and I promise it will. So try to do that. Try very strong. Going into the 18th, we have the Six of Swords. It is upright, so this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here, more air energy. This Six of Swords is a powerful, I like, because this is all about safety and peace and moving on. So you're finally doing that. It shows that this is a time to move on after a time of stress and conflict. This week's been very stressful for you. I feel like you're going to have to shift your perspective to find peace within. It's going to be very fundamental you do this. Overall, this is going to reassure you that order is returning. You're going to make a valuable discovery that's going to offer you a new perspective on the past. And some intellectual knowledge is going to come to you, and it's just going to be like, poof, that epiphany, that right there, that burst of magic. That's exactly what that's going to happen there. This epiphany is coming, and you're going to get some spiritual strength here. So you got 2 9s on the board as well. So you got 55, 44, 22, 88, and 99. It could be significant for you here. All those numbers, really. But this is spiritual strength. This is that gift from the divine. He's coming here to kind of help you out and give you encouragement and remind you that you have that inner strength to complete whatever you've been working on, Scorpio. The final spirit card represents that courage, discipline, stability, and persistence. You're going to be tired or weary from this struggle that you've had this week. Now is not the time to give up. Instead, Scorpio, tap in all your inner reserves for that one final push and to achieve your final outcome. You've been through so much to get to this point, Scorpio. Even though you may have acquired some scars from the battle, you're wiser and stronger for it. The enlightenment you gained will be an invaluable resource. You might also notice you're experimenting with different things in your life at this time. All of these experiences are going to feed your spirit and offer you knowledge for the future. Embrace it and embrace the spiritual strength that's coming within you. It's going to be powerful. Mermaid messages are the Atlanteans. Some of us once dwelled in lost lands, legendary places and times when we were the teachers. We, the mermaids of Atlantis, have returned. You can take up new tasks, discover talents, and learn new skills when we welcome you. Okay. Mermaid dance. We, the mermaids, will teach you the steps to the water dance, the dance of grace and fluidity. We will show you ways to create pleasure. Discomfort will dissolve as you rediscover the sensual potential of your body. Beautiful. Seahorse. There will be ease and power as you move through the world, and the seahorse is here to help you as he helps us, the mermaids. Look out for unexpected new ways to travel. The Wall of Lioness. The lost land of Lioness had a legendary wall built to preserve its mysteries. We mermaids now bring you the energy of the wall, a boundary to remind that you have the right to stand your ground and resist intrusion. Stand your ground, sweet Scorpio. Loud and proud. Be who you are. Sting them if you gotta. Till next time. Namaste, my friends.